Hi there, Poke fans. I am your humble host, Charles Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Last time, we earned a new badge. We were clearing the Pokemon, the Team Galactic basement, and today we continue on that assignment while we are healing. Antidotes are quite important. So let's go around this block and see. Okay, we haven't fought this guy yet. We use Necro. Necro is one of the worst Pokemon we can face because we keep dying to a certain Necro and his evolutionary line. Fortunately, this macro did not give us that much trouble, but that is probably because we are almost 10 levels higher than it is. Okay, not literally. We are 5 levels higher. I didn't realize that we were given a key. Or did we pick up a key somewhere? I don't remember. So that is frustration. Something that we'd hardly ever use. I don't think we will ever use it. When there are so many stronger moves that we can use. So this part of the basement is complete. Looks like we've completed the basement assignment. Let's just make sure. Okay, there's another item over there. Snatch. Is Snatch the same as Steel? I'll have to look that up and maybe add it on as text onto the video if I found out. If I forget, please leave that in the comments below. As you probably have noticed, I could have opened this door earlier, but I wanted to go through the entire basement area, clear it out completely, not miss any opportunities to level up my Pokemon, because I like to be over leveled. I don't like struggling, and this is a grass monotype with a lot of weaknesses. When this whole series is over and done with, I will have a basic analysis of what I feel I learned and the best real team to do if you are specializing in grass type. This that I'm doing at the moment is a good basic team. I think it's the strongest I can do in this game, but I feel that if you're going for absolute power, there are stronger Pokemon that you can use, like for instance Snover and a Bomber Snow by default might not be the most powerful Pokemon that you can use. Neither is Wormadam. Leavanny might be a much better Pokemon to use than Wormadam, but as you know, Leavanny is not available over here. And instead of a Bombsnow, the low-tap line, especially Ludicolo, would be a much better Pokemon to use. A Bombsnow does have the advantage of having snow warning, which gives you a blizzard, which is 100% accurate. Most of the time though, the blizzard is kind of overkill. On the other hand, a Bombsnow does have stab ice attacks and stab grass attacks, whereas a Ludicolo would have an ice attack but would not be stab. But I don't think in a playthrough scenario that stab is that important. If you're doing a tournament, stab attacks are a lot more important, I believe. Take that from someone who doesn't play tournaments, who is too afraid to try stuff like that, and who isn't even doing a Nuzlocke, considering that I would have lost 9 times already if you look at the whiteout counter. These are just Pokemon I wanted to use, and I believed are the strongest I can get. Torterra itself is a very nice Pokemon, but it has a severe ice weakness, which is bad. Something like Sceptile might be a better Pokemon than Torterra. There are other bigger grass type Pokemon that can still perform the ground type attack if you need it. But with a Ludicolo on your team, most of your weaknesses are taken care of in terms of the fire type and the... Okay, let me think about that for a second first. Fire types are taken care of. Ground and rock doesn't really matter because grass takes care of that in any case. What other weaknesses do grass have? They have the poison weakness, and they have the flying weakness, and they have the ice weakness. Okay, so Ludicolo doesn't actually take care of all of those weaknesses, but you'll have a diverse team to try and solve that. That is what I tried to do. And as you saw in my gym battle earlier, a few episodes back, I take care of my ice weakness by having a sacrificial Pokemon duel a sunny day and Roserade doing Weather Ball. I could do similar things, but then Roserade becomes the center of the strategy. You kind of do a weather strategy to take care of all of your weaknesses. But that Psychic takes care of your poison weakness in any case. So yeah, what do you think is the best team you can actually use? Tropius is another good one. I didn't actually include Tropius in this actual team, even though it is my HM slave, or HM mule, should I say, because I want to use Tropius in my when I specialize in flying. I want to use Tropius over there. But Tropius is a very good Pokemon to include in a grass monotype, because it gives you the flying ability, which makes you strong against yourself and makes you strong against the bug type, which is also one of the class's weaknesses, or it used to be back in generation 1 and 2, and so I still consider that to be one of the weaknesses. And it is also strong against fighting type. And then it also has a strength against rock, ground and water. So in my opinion, Tropius is quite a good Pokemon for a grass type Monotype challenge. Okay, let's pay attention to what we are doing in the game so far. Is this scientist worth anything? Okay, he is going to fight us. But he only has a Porygon 2. Now, there's nothing wrong with Porygon 2. It tends to change its type at random. Well, not really random, but I'll say at random. And makes life just difficult for you. But one Porygon, unless it is severely overleveled, does not actually make a team. And yeah, I know there are all those guys that say, but I beat this and that game with only this Pokemon or that Pokemon. Yes, it can be done. I'm not arguing that point. The point is, if you are going to do that, you are probably going to have to be overleveled. Especially if you have to face Pokemon you are weak against. Or at the very least, you'll have to be at a sufficient level to outspeed everything, and so that you have a move that will deal with Pokemon you are weak against. Now, Porygon 2 is in a privileged position that it is a part flying type, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's pure normal type, so it does take care of the fighting type, but it has to outspeed. And it has to one KO everything that it's weak against. That is the basic strategy I believe you need. In my strategy, that is basically what I try to do. I try to one KO everything I'm weak against, or at least be able to survive one hit if I outspeed. Now, obviously Torterra, as my ground type, is not the fastest Pokemon on my squad, so it'll never outspeed anything. So I'll need to be able to survive one fire type attack, for instance, and then my Earthquake should take out the fire type in one hit. If it doesn't, Torterra dies. I can't remember if I did it yet, but I bought a Hydropulse or something like that, a water type attack, one that Abomasnow can learn, for the pure reason that Abomasnow is 4 times weak to fire. So if I have a water type attack, if I outspeed, I might be able to kill whatever fire type I'm facing. And if I don't outspeed, if by some miracle I survive, I might be able to take out the fire type. Especially if the fire type is of the basic glass cannon variety. On the other hand, if it's of the glass cannon variety, its attack or special attack or whatever it's using will be Sky Eye and Snow Bear, as or Abomasnow doesn't really have a chance of surviving. But that is the basic idea. think it's Aquajet that I bought or I'm going to buy to teach bombers now. So we are only waiting for my legendary Pokemon at this moment in time. I had already told you in the beginning of the series who that it's going to be, but there's a whole thing about how to get it. And I couldn't actually accomplish it, so I just edited it in. Spoiler alert. But I did include a video, and I'll include a link to the owner of that video because I just took a little clip of that, of how to actually accomplish getting Arceus in this version of the game. You do actually need the event to get the ticket that you need. You can't just editing the ticket, it doesn't work. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with a blockchain or something like that. It's a unique code, like a Bitcoin, something like that. So it's a unique digital asset that they give you, which cannot be reproduced. I wonder if it can be reproduced if you know a programmer. A good programmer, maybe a hacker. But that aside, let's see how this battle goes. I'm doing my earthquake strategy here because poison, if I remember correctly, is weak to ground. Well, it does say super effective on the screen, so I suppose that is correct. Breloom would also have been a good Pokemon to use against that poison dog type, because dog type is also weak to fighting type attacks. But I've committed myself to only having one fighting type attack, one that drains the opponent of its HP and gives it to me, that being my HP recovery, and I am stuck with a very limited amount of those attacks. It isn't the strongest fighting type attack that Breloom can learn. It can learn much stronger fighting type attacks, but I opted for Drain Punch because it restores HP. Then you just equip a quick root or some root, and that increases the amount of HP that you regain from a draining move. Bite is also strong against the dog type, but I would think the poison part of it might give it a bit of resistance. It goes back to our 1.5 times effective instead of 2 times or 4 times effective. That is just my opinion. Okay, it does the Sucker Punch. Luckily, Sucker Punch doesn't do that much damage. It does enough. When you are weak against it, it does devastating damage. And Toxicroak is insanely fast. I think I'll use a Toxicroak in my poison type specialization if I get to that. So since the bed is so close by, I'll just take a quick nap and then go on my merry way. Now, there's something wrong with the graphics over here, because it only resets your health when you do a change of screen instead of doing it immediately. Instead of taking that sleeping part as the change of screen. Anyway, we are reaching the end of this episode. Last time I couldn't beg for subscriptions or likes or whatever, and I think I'm going to stop with that because I don't like doing that. But it would be nice if you did do that, like and subscribe. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope it was a good one. Thank you and goodbye.